Confession Part 1. Story by escaped cult member. Late at night, we would meet in the park. All of us knew each other from school, high school. Some moved away, but because of bad decisions and I guess being unlucky, for none of us were blessed with beauty. We were the ones passed over at proms. We're there, but you don't see us. Invisible, forgettable. That's us. And the clown thing started out of that. We weren't looking for it. It found us. Laird, not his real name, first brought it up. Truth is, he doesn't have good facial features, hates his chin or lack of it. Laird told us that in preparation for a party, he wore a mask. This was before Halloween. We listened, didn't judge. Laird started wearing the mask in his house, just so he wouldn't see his reflection because he said his reflection would judge him. Again, no judging of him. I was desperate for friends. Times were different then, too. I didn't see Laird or the others for years. I moved away, had to get away and try my luck at college. For this, I take the blame. 4 years of school, and I partied it up a bit too much. First time away from home, mismanagement of time. My grades weren't stellar, a crisis hit, and whatever skills I had didn't matter. My parents had zero connections. Coming back home and regrouping, I told myself, was only temporarily. 5 years passed. My skills lapsed. The employers questioned the past 5 years. It didn't look good. Laird I saw at a bar and we hit it out because he wasn't much of anything. Good thing was, he didn't really try. Both of us had been bullied. We talked about some of the jerks and he mentioned where they were. Laird had become quite possessive, repetitive. There was something going on, something off. I could have left, but he was fun. Laird would pull out photos from his wallet, pictures of himself in clown makeup. Drinking, it was funny, our guard was down. We did not see how serious he was. One time, we overstayed closing time at a bar, a group of us, and when we were told to leave, Laird flipped out. This was a different side, scary, and something I hadn't seen in my school days. He got in the face of the manager. Laird was scary. Later, I asked him about the transformation. He was honored I had noticed it. I pressed him what was up. He said that clown makeup was changing him and that it was for the better. The clown was inside him and just needed coaxing out. When the clown is out, it stands up. The old Laird never. Laird invited Jim, Brett, Angie, and Angie's little sister Sarah over. Sarah was, in my mind, strange. Angie was no better and they had basically no adult supervisor. Jim and Brett worked at a movie theater and could score me some free seats. Laird had his stuff in a box. He wasn't honest with us about everything, I'll admit, because there was no way he could collect a VHS collection of clown tapes in such little time. Laird had this stuff passed down, or he didn't want to admit. He stole it from his dad. Laird was convincing in his pitch about how makeup freed him. Laird suggested we drink and watch television. Thinking it would be sports, instead he popped in one of the clown tapes. It was him walking around the house looking in the mirror. Laird pointed at the screen and talked to himself. The self-made film cut tonight, and that was when Laird ventured onto the sidewalk. Just him underneath the lamp leaning against a car. Seemingly emboldened by the darkness, Laird continued filming into houses, the open windows. He approached and tried to get the families filmed in detail, whether they were eating dinner, doing homework, all the normal stuff. They had no idea they were being watched. Only a barking dog would send Laird running. At the end, the tape crudely stopped. Laird rubbed his head and blurted, "What did you think?" None of us really spoke our minds, I think, because our bodies were limp. Laird had put a sedative in the drinks, and that's how it started. Laird took his time painting our faces. Filming us, we became part of his VHS collection, and there was nothing we could do. I underestimated him. I thought I was in control. Please like and subscribe.